Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm going to go over another gun today. This is going to be like a very common gun that you see at deer camps, I guess. And more likely, maybe your dad or your grandparents, your father or your granddad might have one of these. This one is my Remington model 740. This was my very first rifle that I ever had. Literally my very first gun I ever owned. It was my great-granddaddy's, and my grandmother gave it to me when my great-grandfather died, you know, when I was younger, and she had all those guns laying around, and when I came to age to have my first gun, she gave it to me. So there's nothing, you know, I didn't get it in any like special form. It was just handed down to me. I got this gun when I was 13, 14, somewhere in there. But like always, before you start messing with the gun, make sure it's unloaded, physically, visually, and mechanically. All right, it is unloaded. These are a semi-automatic rifle, for anybody that doesn't know. All right, they are fairly accurate for what they are. I've killed a lot of deer with this gun. Actually, I've killed a lot of deer with this gun. My father actually has one just like this, except his is a model 742, which is a little more popular. Most of y'all probably have that model instead of this model. This is the older version of what the 742 is. Mine does have the finger grooves on the front. It's the first model of that series, I'm assuming. My great-grandfather was short, so he did cut the stock down to fit him, which was perfect for when I was growing up. Now that I'm older, it doesn't really fit me anymore. I get scoped by with it a lot. I don't really use it that much anymore. Mostly I use this gun a lot if we drive deer. Honest to God, I use this gun a lot when we drive deer because it is a semi-automatic, and I do have a 10-round magazine for it. I do have the original 5-round magazine. I think the original magazine was a 5-round. Don't quote me on that because I don't use it very much. But I do have 2 of the 10-round magazines, and I do have the original flush magazine. I think it was a 5 or a 7-round. I'd have to check, but I don't know off the top of my head. I do have a Bushnell Scope Chief 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 to 6. Mine does have the adjustable post inside of it, what that means is, see here if I can get you on it. All right. What that means is I can turn this knob right here behind my power selector, and what that means, like right now, and I know you'll never be able to see it, but what that means is inside of here you have a fine crosshair, okay, and I can change the way that the crosshair looks. So right now in this position, the way it is, I'm on a fine crosshair. I can change this dial to where it is now, and what it literally has is it has a post reticle that flips up inside of the crosshairs, and I actually really like that. I use that a lot for driving. Yep, I use that a lot for driving deer. That post reticle is a dying thing, and not a lot of people have them anymore. They're getting a little harder to find, post reticles, but I really like that option on this scope. Like I said, the scope is a Bushnell Chief scope. Mine does have open sights. I do use the open sights a lot because if I want to, I can flip the scope down, which we do a lot also when we drive deer. All right. Just like that, now you're on open sights, okay? Mine is chambered in 30-06. I don't know if I had mentioned that one already. This one is chambered in 30-06. I believe they made them in 308, and I think they did them in one other caliber, but I know they did them in 30-06, obviously, because I have one right here, and I know they did them in 308. For some reason, I think they did them in another caliber. but I don't know what it was, or I don't remember what it is off the top of my head right now. I don't really know a whole lot of what else to go about it. It's just, you know, it's just a plain Jane, great little deer rifle. If you ever come across one of these, they are worth picking them up. If you have the money and would like to have one, they are worth buying. I see them a lot around here because everybody has one. I mean, around here where I live, just about everybody has one of these. There's nothing special about them at all. But they are worth what you pay for them. Just don't, you know, spend a whole lot of money on these things. They're not that collectible. But guys, I figured I had a little bit of time to kill. I figured I'd get something out and show you guys. We are getting hay mowed, so we can do this 7.62 by 39 video for you. Almost everything is mowed. I'm looking out across the field now. We got all of the upper field, the lower field, and the back field done. Now we're working on down towards the barn where the shooting range is. So once we get it all done, we'll actually have some more shooting videos for you all this summer before deer season starts coming around. But guys, like always, I just figured I'd show this one off. If you have any questions about it at all, please let me know. I will be more than happy to do my best to help you with them. But like always, y'all are awesome. Like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you later.